good evening and afternoon or night or whatever. It's evening or no, it's afternoon here. Evening? I don't know when you would classify afternoon. It doesn't matter. This is JuiceeSaft. Hello Patreon. Hello YouTube. Or anywhere else I might post this at all. Probably just YouTube now. Just link it in my Patreon. But this is going to be, speaking of Patreon, going to be a thank you video to both you YouTubers, to my TikTok followers, but especially the YouTube subscribers and the Patreon supporters. I want to thank you if you've ever given me money or have ever donated anything of your time or anything whatsoever towards me and helping me achieve my dreams of entertainment. I have always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to be an entertainer. I've always wanted to be a comedian, a stand-up comedian, a content producer of any kind. I do call my videos on TikTok content, even though TikTok itself is just an app. It's just a kid's app. It's just, everything on there is, you can post whatever, honestly, but I still call mine content, and I still, try to uphold people who try to grab the moniker of comedian on that app, or anywhere, to the same regards of stand-up comedy, or comedy in general, as comedy is an art form. That stand-up is an art form, and that joke theft is a very serious thing. And the way you're making jokes and the way you're telling, everybody wants to be funny. I don't think that I am, undoubtedly. Like, I do think that I've garnered an audience. I do think that they find me funny, but I don't call myself absolutely funny. I don't try to put a god complex around myself. But I do think that comedy, like any other artistic skill or any skill whatsoever, just like Patton Oswalt said, is a skill. Not everybody can be funny. Everybody wants to be funny, just like everybody wants to be an artist that can draw beautifully. And just like some people want to play the violin, some people want to play the trumpet or sing very well. And if you're not, and some people are just not born with the correct operations in their head, or they don't put in the effort or time. Either by being born with the skill, meaning you're just naturally funny, or like me, you put the time and effort into trying to become funny, because I don't think I was funny in the past. I think that over time, I remember when I was a kid, my mother would tell me, you're not funny, like in a nice way. She wasn't trying to degrade me, but I would try to be funny like my brother was to everybody. But I could never make people laugh, and I could never make my mother laugh like that. And she would tell me that, in the nicest way possible, that wasn't funny. And I wanted to be the class clown. I wanted to make everybody like me. I wanted to make everybody laugh because I got a rush from making people enjoy. I didn't care if they liked me afterwards. All I cared about is in that moment, I shined. I was on top of the world. And even now, when I make a classroom laugh, or when I make people laugh, if I make a good amount of people laugh, even a small chuckle, it fills me with that same childlike enjoyment. And I think everybody wants that. Everybody wants to be able to do that. Now, some people obviously are disingenuous people. I don't know if that's the correct word, disingenuous or non-genuous or whatever. If it'd be disgenuous, I don't know. I really don't know. I probably keep using the wrong word. But there are people who don't actually care about the craft. They don't actually care about art. They don't actually care about doing it. And it's like people who steal art by tracing, or, and that being said, I don't condone tracing in any regards. If you do change aspects of the art, you still have to credit the artist that you're tracing, 100%. And it's still art theft, even if you change it up. It's still art theft, in my opinion. I can't draw, and I know if I could draw, I wouldn't want people taking my art. And, now it'd be different if they were doing it in different styles, like if they took your art, traced over it, but then made it look a lot better. Like, let's say, for instance, you had a piece that you did when you were 6, and somebody took that art, traced it onto a different piece of paper, wrote up whatever, and, made it look amazing. At that point, they've changed it so much, they still would have to say this came from even a 6-year-old. I don't care, even from a 6-year-old. They'd still have to say, oh yeah, I did, because the idea and everything else came from that. You still have to credit everybody. Anyway, that's not what's important. Sorry. Oh. Sorry, my camera's right here, so that's why. Well, my webcam's right here, but my monitor, I'm up there, and I have to get rid of that. I have to stop doing that. Anyway, so I do still take people who call themselves comedians. If you're not a comedian, post whatever. Still don't steal ideas from other people and act like they're your own, because that's just not cool to do. And it becomes so hard in this day and age where, like, Twitter is just full of it. People know that they're stealing jokes. People want the power and the opportunities that come with garnering followers. Now, if you can't do that with, being pretty, if you can't do that with the stuff you can buy or the items that you can show off or the gameplay or commentary or personality or jokes, you do the next best thing, which is theft. This is not a video about theft. I'm just explaining why I hold people to a higher regard and why I try to, crack down on people and why I complain. And people always give me that cold bullcrap. Let people enjoy things. Yeah, but at the same time, there are people like me who do enjoy what they do and take time and effort to do what they do. I mean, most of my stuff is ad-libbed or, off the cusp. And it's not no real thoughts put into it, but I still enjoy what I put into it. And I still look at the video, watch the video, and say, is that funny enough? And if it is, then I just post it. If it's not, if I don't feel like it's as funny as I want it to be, I take it down or I don't take it down. I go back and I edit it or I change up a line or whatever. And it takes time. But anyway. But even then, whatever. I still call my stuff content. I still want to entertain people. I still want to be getting back onto the topic of what I want out of this. My YouTube channel is not just going to be gaming content. I know not a lot of you subscribe to me from TikTok for that. And there might be a few of you that have subscribed me through YouTube or found me through YouTube's algorithm, maybe, just maybe. And you like my sim stuff, or you like this stuff, or like that stuff, whatever. The gaming stuff isn't going to go anywhere. I still like that. I want to offer people many different things. But my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Is to get to the point where I can start making comedic content, making not parodies, but skits and things like Caleb City. I do like the stuff that he does, the editing that goes into it. It's funny. What was the name? Meech and his friend on Twitter. They post a lot of funny stuff, which I just like their stuff. And I do look towards some of their stuff for inspiration, or look towards other content creators that I really admire for their ability to continuously make. There's someone on TikTok right now that I do like a lot of his stuff. I can't remember his username, but a lot of his content is, that dude bro kind of like, dude, not TikTok baddie. That's a different guy, but I'm gonna skip over that. If I can't remember it all the way, I'm not. It's a different guy. It's a black guy with dreads, and he has a friend that's like 6'8". But some of his stuff is like super funny. Anyway, this is a thank you video to, again, my Patreon supporters and to my YouTube supporters. Mainly my Patreon supporters, or people who donated any money towards me. I did have a problem where I had to be evicted, and that was 100% the best thing for me, was getting out of my old house. I was being forcibly told that I had to leave, but it's personal reasons why, and whatever. I'm here now. I'm renting a room for $500, so every dollar helps, really, and I appreciate all the people that sprung into action to help me, because you all did. And even if you were just watching my videos on YouTube, you're helping me get closer to being partnered. If you watch me on Twitch, I am going to start Twitch streaming again. I just need to save up my money and get another Google Wi-Fi device, because I will say that those things are amazing, because I plugged in one over there in the router, connection was garbage, and I think it's because it was just so far away. So I think that because it's still pretty far away, if I get one more and put it in here and it's a direct connection to my computer, or rather it's like not direct, but it's like literally right there across from my computer, it'll be a lot easier to get my upload speed up, because that's the problem. My download speed is like at 40 MP whatever megabytes per second, but my upload speed is like, sometimes it's at 1, other times it's at 3, sometimes I can almost get to 5, but it's always ranging. And I think it's just because I'm not close enough to that router, and it might also be the internet provider, because I don't have that internet provider. My landlord / roommate controls that. Anyway, I will go ahead and list off the first name or the username of the people on Patreon that have ever given me money right now, and I'm going to thank you all specifically. Let's go ahead and do that. Boy's a Wreck, $5 patron. Lifetime is $10. He has said that he's going to buy merch. He tried buying merch before, but it canceled or just didn't go through. Teesprings does that sometimes, but even just the thought of somebody buying, I don't care if you go through with it or not. If you are thinking about buying it, you've already done more than anybody else who aren't even interested. So it's amazing. Celestial, I'll say, because I cannot say her name the correct way at all. But Celestial, $1 patron, but lifetime is $13. So she actually had a different. That wasn't. I haven't been on Patreon that long, so I know that she used to be a much bigger patron, like $10, I think, or whatever. But still has stayed behind. I do have $1 Patreon donation thing if you want to listen to podcasts. Basically, commentary that I do, except it's like on TikTok live streams or videos where I discuss things, except I'm able to be more free and I don't have to worry about how I'm presenting myself, and I'm able to just rattle off anything I want. It sounds like you're having a conversation with me, like you're talking to me. Courtney, no longer a patron, but had given $35 in a lifetime of support. So that is amazing. Thank you very much, Courtney. Elon, $1, $2 lifetime. Still a patron, just now and fresh, so thank you, Elon. Appreciate that. Haley, $1, $2 lifetime. Thank you so much. Really, and I'm not skipping over you guys. I mean, like, they're just now freshly new, so that's why I'm saying that. Thank you very much. That, regardless if it's $1 or $5 or $10 or whatever, anybody, you're all the same. You're all the same. In regards to, you know, the appreciation I have for you. Hot Dog Water, $5 patron, still patron. Same thing with the other two. $35 altogether. Thank you again. Can't thank you enough. Island Ghost, $5. Island Ghost, actually, I believe, because I don't want to be wrong, made my banner and has also contributed to my merchandise. I do have merch, like I said, all and everything. Hey, have you guys heard I have merch? And I do plan on paying the people who I'm using the merchandise for to, you know, give them their cut, or at least give them a lump sum until I think, okay, this is the appropriate amount that they deserve. So anything that you buy, unless it's I drew up something ugly. I opened up GIMP and made something god awfully ugly. It's the Children of the Juice, which is a joke cult that I started as it's just gonna be an ongoing joke for my YouTube and every other content. Like, I'm actually if you like, the fan base can call themselves the Children of the Juice. It's just a fun. That's what my Discord title is, Children of the Juice. It's just something. It's just an added little thing for fun. It's the moon with the frog, and if you actually look really close, you can still see where the transparent squares are on the back, because I didn't notice that when I was making it, because I was trying to make the frog transparent. But it didn't work out, unfortunately. Not at all. And then I put Children of the Juice, and there's a little phrase that I don't know if it's going to print out correctly, because the compression might be bad, but it says, "I'm not supposed to be here," with a frown, and the whole idea is that the frog shouldn't be on the moon. I don't know. It was awful. I didn't mean to post it. I was just trying to see if it looked good, and then I forgot that I wasn't supposed to post it. Like, I was just like, oh, good, and then clicked, and now it's up there. So if I get into any legal trouble where somebody's like, this is too close to my design, oops, I'll take it down easily. All you gotta do is email me or message me and be like, hey, take this down. Gladly. And I don't have any money, so if you try to sue me, you're not gonna get a damn thing. Anyway, but he did the juicy flash stuff, which is the frog. The red eye tree frog is my favorite frog. That's what I'm going to be incorporating into a brand, is the red eye tree frog, because I've always liked that frog. And then the lightning flash into it, to combine two things: my love of DC Comics, the Flash, Barry Allen specifically, and red eye tree frog. It doesn't matter anyway. So they have designed that, which is actually my most popular merchandise out of all of them. And I think it's because of the simplistic design and the fact that it has my name on it. All the other merch doesn't. Besides the one that says my literal logo, JuiceeSaft, with a frog on it. That one hasn't gotten sold at all, which makes me sad, but It might be that the pictures, like, because it's a giant square. If I made it into a circle, or maybe if I just put it on the back. Oh my god, I should put it on the back instead. That would probably be better. If I put it on the back, maybe then people would be more inclined to, because it might be that, oh, it doesn't fit with my aesthetic. Anyway, this is also an advertisement for my stuff, and don't give me that. This is my channel. I'm allowed to do that. I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm like crossing my eyes and looking past it. You can't get me to do anything. I'm trying to make this concise, because if I just go on to my normal ways of talking, it's just going to take forever. Anyway, but thank you, Island Ghost. $25 lifetime. I appreciate that. John, $5 patron, still a patron, $25 lifetime. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all of these. Yes, I am a little bit more excited when I see the $5 and $10 patrons, because yes, it's amazing. But again, my appreciation is still, like, regardless, money is money. If you're giving me anything, how am I going to look down my nose at you? That would be, 1, disrespectful, 2, rude, and 3, just, like, why would you want to support me if I'm not going to treat you the same way as anybody else? You know what I mean? Like, outside of benefits for supporting me more, you know, with, or not more, Jesus Christ, supporting me with more, it's still the same amount of supporting. You're supporting me more than a lot of the other followers I have. Not to discredit the other people that aren't supporting me. I understand. But, you know. Anyway, continuing, Joshua, $5 patron, still patron, $10 lifetime. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Joshua again. 2 Joshuas. $1 patron, but $23 in total for all time. I think that he edited his down to $1. Kai is your homie. This is a personal friend of mine that I have not been able to play Dead by Daylight with, or talk to, or anything. I miss him. You probably know him from Zoe is Your Homie on TikTok. He now goes by Kai because he's testing it out. He's changed all of his names to that. So if you do go to his channel, which on my YouTube it should list as friends. I'm friends with them, which is the only channel I have. I should put caps at. Well, he's also my friend there, but you know, whatever. Call him Kai, okay? He's a boy. I gotta say that because a lot of you get confused, but it's simple. It's easy. Look at him and go, boy. Done. It's not hard. It's not freaking hard. Okay. Anyway, 35. He was $5. He went up to $10 because he loves me so much. Sexy. Love that. $35 in total a lifetime. Thank you so much. Katie, still a patron. $5 in total, but get this, $70 lifetime. I have only had this patron for a small amount of time, so that means that she was giving a lot in the beginning. So Katie, thank you very much. I really do appreciate you. 100%. Let me focus on the camera because, again, I'm still looking behind it. $1 patron, Kevin, only the first name. $2 lifetime. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Madeline, who's not supporting me anymore, but had $40, 40 of her own money given to me lifetime. That's amazing. Thank you. Nelson, $25 in total, no longer patron, but $25 in total. Thank you so much. N-O-U-R, Nar, I'm so sorry, I'm butchering your name. $25 in total, $5 patron, still a patron, still a $5 patron. Thank you so much. Sarah, $1, $2 total. Thank you so much, still a patron. Sebastian, $5. Well, actually, with that little little accent on the A, it would be Sebastian. I don't know. It's not that Sebastian from TikTok, but different. $5 patron, not anymore a patron anymore, but $20 in total. Oh, actually, no, it says it's been declining. It might be that it just stopped there. Steak and cheese pies, $30 in total. It's another friend of mine from TikTok. No longer a patron, kind of mean, but whatever. Whatever. Paid him $10, so declined though. Oh, actually, never mind. Toodles, $5, $35 in total. Thank you so much. And then Zach, $30 in total. I really appreciate you. Wait, I know there was another one. I missed one. Connor underscore MCGG. GG. $1 Patreon. I think I've seen you on TikTok. A few of your videos on TikTok, but you were actually in the live stream that Rocky Outcrop actually mistook you for Connor Smith, the teacher. That was still funny. $13 in total. Thank you so much, Connor. Still a patron. I appreciate you. I might have been a little long. How long has this been running for? Get that out of there. 20 minutes? Not that long. I gotta go to work. But, so, that I only have, oh my god, that's rude. I have, currently, 17 patrons. I make the money that I make on there, available for anyone to see, because I don't think there should be really any true secrets between us as content creator to audience. I know I need to engage my audience more. I'm not a responder. I don't actively respond. That's just who I am. I don't even really respond to text. I don't like calls. I don't call. If you call me in my personal phone, it gets me bothered. Unless we're doing business. Another thing I have to talk about is that now nothing's set in stone. Some things still have to happen. But I will probably be doing something interesting that I will announce when I've actually done it, or when I'm going out and doing it. That I want to get y'all excited for. I'm going to make a post on TikTok, everything. Thank you all for the subscribers as well for YouTube, because let's talk about that for a second. 2,498 subscribers, only two away from 2,500. I, honest to God, never believed I'd have anything. I had 7 subscribers when I started TikTok. On YouTube, I had 7 subscribers on YouTube. None of them watched my stuff. None of them. I mean, a few did, but none of them really. Yeah. Oh, it says friends right there. Kai, you're homie. Love you, Kai. Beautiful, beautiful, handsome. But yeah, and through TikTok and constant badgering people like, hey, by the way, remember I have a YouTube, I have gotten a lot of you to come over. Now, I understand that just because you can have 200 plus, I have 239,000 subscribers or fans on TikTok. I know that not all of them are actually fans. They're just followers. There are fans and then there are followers. A lot of those people are just followers or my friends that I've made through the app. I guess the difference would be the people that, like, fans of mine would actively seek out other things that I'm on, like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, which I will link in the bottom description, and want to watch me. Not support me, but through cash or anything like that. I'm not going to be fake like that. I mean, my fans are anyone that watches my YouTube videos, goes to my Twitter, goes to my Instagram, whatever platform I'm on, and then shows their support by just engaging or whatever. If I don't always respond, I apologize. There's a lot of people I don't message. I'm on TikTok especially. Like, I go through all my videos, go through all the comment sections. You'll barely see me responding to comments. I read them all. I don't respond to all of them. Mainly because a lot of them are funny, and I just go, and there's not really a like feature. Oh yeah, there is. I'm just forgetful. I read it and I go by. If I can't find a way to be funny in the reply, I don't reply. Or if I just don't feel like it, I don't reply. I need to do that. I do try to be a little bit more engaging on YouTube specifically. I do like comments on here, favorite them so you can actually see that it's me, and not just like a like. I mean, like, so you can see that it's me liking your stuff, what you said. But I need to get better at all this. And I even have real word friends. My friend Aaron that watches. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. Watches my stuff, and his girlfriend Cora that watches my stuff. Both of them love them. I broke their window. Actually, that's another thing. I don't know if it's still here. Give me a second. I also broke my phone. This is not a glitch with the thing. I smashed my phone so many times. There's a crack right here. There's a crack all around this, and I have spent almost $300 over and over, like $100 each time. No, 2 times, so $200 fixing the screen on this phone. I know, get a case, right? Yeah, I know. I don't have the time, nor do I have the money, because all my money keeps going places. My bills and everything, okay? I'm not just throwing away the money I'm getting. I'm actually trying to save it, but there's always something I have to spend it on. Forcibly. My license got revoked because I missed a payment for court, and I didn't know. They said, okay, it's all paid. And then it turns out, oh no, like they said, the fine is waived. You just have to pay the court costs. Okay, so I paid the court costs. But then months later, they said, you didn't actually pay the fine. So now you have to pay $145. $145 to get not a new license whatsoever, just to get it renewed. The local government can kiss my Kentuckus. They want your money. Government just wants your money, and they'll gladly let their rich buddies get away with paying no taxes, but the hardworking middle class Americans and poor Americans, we gotta shelter out all our cash and hand it over. $145. I should have gotten like a personal hand job from an official to come in and like, thank you for following the law. You know what I mean? Ridiculous. $145. I don't have that kind of. Anyway. Or my son. I have a son. He's 3. He's going on 4 in December. So a lot of my money goes to diapers, and I need to pay more. I wish I could give more to him. He lives with his mother right now, as is the best, because timing issues and everything. She works a lot. I work a lot. We don't have the ability to just swap it out. And I actually worked less. Well, I worked less than her. I used to work 3 jobs at one point. And people will say, if you work 3 jobs and you don't have money, you're lazy. It's like, no, dude. A lot of that, like my 3 jobs, I spent my money getting a car. All of my money. I had a lot of money saved up. All went to getting a car, a cheap one, the one I still have, $6,000. And I saved up to about $8,000 or so, and then paid the rest. Like. So it all went to that. It all went to other stuff like that. And I also had to go down on my jobs. This is going way too long. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Annoying. I know. Dang. And now I'm gonna have to upload this and just click upload and then go to work. I'm gonna hurry this up. Anyway, so that's why I am still advertising my merchandise that I sell. I want better stuff. That's TikTok. Because I need to fix my phone. Oh, that's what I was going to do. That's what I wanted to show you. I'm sorry. I got pissed off from thinking of $145. Jesus. Oh, it's not there. Is it memories? It's in memories. Is it in memories? Oh, God. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Oh no. No. Okay. I broke my friend's window, or door, glass on his door. That's going to set me back some cash, and I'm hoping not so much. Not too much. I really hope not too much, but it's probably going to be a lot. So, my goal for Patreon is to get $500 a month, so I can save all the money I get from my actual job at I'm not gonna tell you where. I don't like telling too much about it's for personal safety reasons, and it makes me uncomfortable when people call me by my name or anything like that. So sorry. But that way I can keep the money I make, because if I can pay rent here with the money I get a month from Patreon, so 500 plus a little bit more, because they do take some, so 500 plus a little bit more, I know that I can, be comfortable saving up all my money. I also want to get my money, use my money for, there is soundproofing right there, terrible, cheap ones, and then over there there's like 3 more panels. There's like 9 panels there, 3 panels over there. I want to get more on there. I want to get a soundproof thing. I want to make this room a lot more soundproof because I do have a kid that lives over there. Not my kid, but my roommate's kid. And I just sometimes I make videos at night because it's the only time I have. Because I pretty much work just about full time, 40 hours a week, every day, and I have to close, getting waterlogged and covered in. I smell like. The true goal is to not have to work at that job anymore and support myself and my son 100% through just making videos, making content, streaming, everything. Everybody wants that, obviously, because it's a fun gig, but it's a dream of mine too, because I actually want to stop doing this too. Not stop this, but slowly like incorporate actually doing stand-up, because comedy is my dream. Anyway, made this way too long, and nobody's going to sit through the whole thing. But thank you so much, especially if you didn't skip around the video. Yeah, go back and watch the whole thing, okay? I'm trying to get partnered here. That's also why I want to get ad, because then if I get ad revenue from YouTube and I have the actual viewership, you know, I know, oh man, I'll get something out of making the content, and then I'll be putting more content out, more videos out, more YouTube, more Sims, more comment. I'll see about getting a camera, getting editing. I have Blender. I don't know. I don't know how to really thank you guys. I don't know. My Patreon doesn't really have the best benefits at all, and I want there to be more. When I start making comedy videos, I think I'm going to give the $5 to $10 ones the access to bloopers and everything like that. $10 will probably get. 15 and up is just I didn't. 15 was a joke amount. You don't have to do that one. Someone actually gave. I think the $70 person was giving me $20 a month at one point for whatever reason. Like, that was amazing. They stopped, but I don't care. That was amazing. Anyway. I'll give people $10 and up the ability to submit skits or submit ideas or submit characters or submit jokes. No, not jokes. I don't want them. I don't want anybody but me making the jokes. You can submit me an idea or a concept you're working with, but if I don't find a way to make it funny for myself, I'm not gonna ride off of other people's material. I refuse. It has to come from me. It's just not genuine. I can't do it. It doesn't sit well with me not to be funny on my own merit. If I steal a joke and I don't know it, I will gladly not take the credit for it. I don't believe in cryptomnesia as a viable excuse to get off with it. If I take it and I say, oh, I must have seen the set and then not been able to understand. Oh, I must have seen it and then not. No, if I look at my own stuff and my thing is like almost word for word the same as somebody else's, I'll go, nope, you're right, I stole that. Even if I didn't realize it, I stole it. It's still joke theft. I'm sorry. I'll delete it. I'll give you the proper credit for it. I apologize, because it's not hard. If it's not mine, it's not mine. I'll delete it. I don't want any recognition from stealing a joke, from stealing somebody else's stuff. It's just not right. Unless it's something that's literally designed to be shared with people, like a joke that was written out, like on those internet jokes. Even then, I mean, like, so a guy walks into a bar, or things like that. Like, you're supposed to tell your friends that one. But I don't know. Even then, comedy has always been seen. I'll get into the topic of joke theft and all that in another video, which I will post either when I get off of work or tomorrow. I don't know. For me, tomorrow for me. Not for you. Thank you very much to all my YouTube subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Actually, a lot more than my TikTok followers. So, if you're seeing this, it means that you at least either follow me here or you came from TikTok. So, even then, still love you a lot better than them. I do. TikTok is going to die sooner or later. And I need to download all my videos from there so I can save them. All of them. But it's going to take forever. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. You were going to help, if you support me, you're going to help me get a new phone, which will help me make more content on TikTok. Also pay my bills, help my son, and fund my eventual there's so it's worthwhile to support me. There will be more better content, so you're getting your money's worth sooner or later. So once I have the ability to give better stuff on Patreon, I will. I just need your patience. I promise. I promise with everything in my heart. I promise you. And to the woman, I need to check my my. Actually, I think we can do that right now. One last thing. I swear. This will be the last thing. Oh, I can't. Wait, I know. I think I can. Yeah. Okay. So it didn't cancel out. Okay. I thought it was gonna cancel out. I was opening Streamlabs and I was hoping it didn't cancel out. Top donation, because it's still there. CHAYNA Chanya I'm sorry for butchering your name. She gave me $100. 100 smackaroonies. Not through bits, not through anything, just straight up donated $100. Thank you. Really. Thank you. That I didn't know what to do. It didn't give me a description of anything. I wish I could give you a personalized thank you letter for that, because that shocked me completely, and I appreciate it. So if you want to join my Discord, I will be posting a link in it in the description below. If you want to see anything else, I will be posting all of that. So thank you so much. I have to go. This is going on way too long. This thing is 36 minutes. Whatever. That's not that long. Come on. Anyway, have a great day.